Hello, hello. I've arrived. Alright. Tonight, we're playing Jamestown Plus. We're not playing anything in addition to Jamestown, we're just playing Jamestown Plus. Alright, so let's see. What do we have to go over today? Oh yeah. So first of all, I'm good. No storm damage. I should say no significant storm damage. Because the tree out front, it lost like a lot of bark for some reason. Like there's no damage to my home or anything else that was outside or anywhere else really in town that I saw. But this one particular tree took a particular beating yesterday for whatever reason. But yeah, so no significant damage to me or anything in my general area. I know that there was some pretty severe damage a bit further out, but yeah, nothing particularly troubling for me. Nothing that will affect the streaming, if nothing else. So let's see. Speaking of streams, so we're playing Jamestown Plus tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing some more Ni no Kuni. Then for the rest of the week, well, I don't know why I'm saying for the rest of the week, because that's the end of the week. I'm going to be streaming Ni no Kuni tomorrow, and that's about it. Let's see. Then next week, I think that's what I was meaning to say, but I sort of flubbed it. Next week, we're going to be, more of the usual. Hopefully no more storms are going to blow through and cause trouble. But who knows? Let's see. So we're planning on more Ni no Kuni Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week. Tuesday, of course, we'll be playing Borderlands. That will probably be our last stream of Borderlands, of our little Borderlands collab. Let's see. And then so I imagine after that we'll probably hop right into Borderlands 2. Maybe not in that particular stream, and I haven't spoken to them specifically about what our plans are immediately after we finish Borderlands. But I'm assuming. Glad you survived? Lurking today? Alright. Good to see you, Madrosity. And indeed, I did survive. Let's see. What else? So next Thursday, haven't decided what we're going to be doing yet. And I think that should be everything more or less covered. I remember there was something that I wanted to talk about. There was something that I wanted to talk about at some point today, but I didn't write it down, so I've forgotten what it is. So if I remember, then I will let you all know as soon as I do. But yeah, we're gonna get started with Jamestown here. Jamestown Plus to here. Oh yeah, and all games. Why is it not? There we go. But yes, all games will be starting at the usual time of, all streams will be starting at the usual scheduled time of, 7:30. I probably should have, said that before I got started here, so that I could, read this intro dialogue, but, oh well. Destiny has driven me here, to the edge of human exploration. Some call this place the New World. The Romans called it Mars. But yes, let us get started. Oh, there we go. It's been a very long time since I played Jamestown. Also, I should turn the volume down probably. Pretty loud on my end, so I imagine it's pretty loud for you all as well. So let me fix that real quick. Alright, that should be a little bit better. It's still kind of loud to me. But let me fiddle with my audio a little bit here. This should be... Alright, this should be better. And if we have to, we can just turn the game volume down a little bit more, I suppose. But yes, it's been a very long time since I've played Jamestown, so I should probably do the tutorial. Press any button to watch tutorial. Holding fire will fire your primary weapon. Keyboard, Z, mouse, left button, Xbox controller. Not relevant because I'm not playing with an Xbox controller. Holding special will use your secondary weapon. X, right button, X. Neat. If you will explode if your center gets hit. If you get hit anywhere else, you'll be safe. Enemies drop gold when destroyed. Pick up gold to charge your vaunt meter. When your meter is full, press vaunt to power up. Space, middle button. The shield destroys bullets and then disappears. Once your vaunt meter runs down, you will get a 150% damage boost, a 2x score multiplier. I don't remember the damage boost being a thing. Your meter is empty, the vaunt ends and gives you bonus points. In summary, collect gold to fill the meter. Press vaunt when full for a power-up and shield. Shield clears bullets and then disappears. Power-up lasts until meter is empty. Yeah, I wonder if they've changed the mechanics of that slightly, or if I just didn't pay very much attention the first time I played this game. But yes, so yeah, usually I talk about the game before we get started with the game, but I've already gotten started with the game because I got a little bit too excited there, I guess. So I guess I'm gonna talk about this game a little bit now. So, like I've been alluding to, and like I believe I've mentioned previously, I have played Jamestown in the past. I played the original Jamestown. This is Jamestown Plus. It's a re-release. Came out for consoles a while back. Came out for Steam. Not quite as far back, I think. I think actually, I don't know, Jamestown Plus, the only console it's on, I think, maybe it's only on PS4? I don't know. I would assume not, probably. But I know it came out for consoles before it came out for Steam, and I was very upset. Well, very might be a strong term, but I was a little bit upset because I wanted to play Jamestown Plus, and at the time I didn't have a console that could play Jamestown Plus. But then they released Jamestown Plus on Steam, and I was excited, and I never got around to buying it until like 2 weeks ago when the Steam Summer Sale was rolling around. And I was all like, oh hey, this is a game. I want to play this game. And so yes. So let's see, where... What else is there to say? Oh yeah. So Jamestown, the original Jamestown, is the first bullet hell that I ever beat. Which is, yeah. I've only beaten 2 so far, I suppose. So... yeah, it's 50% of the bullet hell games that I have beaten. The other 50% being Wily Beast and the Weakest Creature. Okay, I've got the title. I know what the title is. Maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna double check to make sure I know what the title is. Yes, Wily Beast and the Weakest Creature, which I beat. Was it last week? Yeah, something like that. Or no? No, yeah, it was last week, wasn't it? I'm going to turn the game volume down a little bit more. Yeah, I think it was last week. I'm pretty confident it was last week. Anyway, the music in this game is very good. East Frontier, Chapter 1, November 5th, 1619, afternoon. At the edge of British territory, Martian warriors loyal to the conquistador wreak havoc on settlers. Let's see. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, one neat thing. This was a pretty good, bullet hell to start with, if you're new to bullet hells, I would say. Because, yeah, the vaunt system is pretty neat. I like it. You get a shield and all that. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit more intuitive, perhaps, than Toho. At least from my experience. But that part of that may have just come from, you know, it being the first bullet hell I played, and it's sort of introducing me to the norms of bullet hells, and then everything after that sort of being a deviation from that to a certain extent. Because again, I've only beaten 2, and I haven't really played all that many. So it's not like I have a whole lot of perspective on what is normal and what is not normal. But yes, the shop. You can buy things with ducats. Yeah, this is not new. I think there's new stuff in it, necessarily, but I don't think the shop itself is new. Multiple missions back to back. That was a thing in the original. I think treason. No, yeah, that's from, some of this is from the DLC, which I never purchased. I enjoyed Jamestown quite a bit, and I wanted to buy the DLC, but then Jamestown Plus came out, and it had all the DLC with it. And I was all like, oh, I guess I'll just wait till Jamestown Plus comes out, and on Steam, and then I'll just get that. But I never did buy the DLC. But yes, hold on a moment. I need to adjust my fan real quick. It's quite warm in here. I need to resolve that. Alright, we are back. Alright, let's get started on normal. Oops. Gonna play with keyboard and mouse. And we should be good. Should be good. I don't think I need to bind anything or rebind anything. Gunpowder. That's new. I think that's new anyway. November 6, 1619, morning. I must admit, nothing could have prepared my old eyes for what now lies before them. The new world is truly a wonder to behold. Sadly, I have little time to enjoy the view. Though I eluded my captors at the Tower of London long enough to make passage to Jamestown Colony, I doubt very much that they have given up the chase. Oops. I have pinned my hopes for survival on the mysterious lost colony of Roanoke. If I can produce the solution to such an enduring and tragic mystery, I am convinced that my heroism would earn amnesty for my crimes. For now, I make for the battlefields of the eastern frontier. I have it on good authority that John Smith himself is to be found there, defending our settlements from the allied Spanish Martian forces. I pray that he will have some idea of how an entire colony of 117 souls could disappear and leave no trace to mark its passing. The conveyance hums at my side. I fear violence awaits for me on the road ahead. Violence indeed awaits for us on the road ahead, because it is time for war on the east frontier, in which a settlement is ravaged by betentacled Martians loyal to the Spanish, and a villain appears. But yeah, this game feels good and looks good. It's a very nice game. Alright. Yeah, I think the Vaunt system, I guess that's sort of the main thing. I feel like it's a little bit easier in my mind to handle, than bombs in Toho. I guess perhaps because I sort of have it in, for whatever reason, it feels to me as though using a bomb in Toho is sort of like a failure state. That's sort of what my brain thinks of when I do so. Whereas Vaunt, it gives you a score bonus, so I figure, oh, I should use this. I should be using this as much as I can. When perhaps, using or abstaining from using bombs in Toho is not necessarily, what am I saying? Abstaining from using bombs is not necessarily optimal. Or perhaps rather, it is optimal. Like you will maybe get a better score if you don't use bombs, but you'll also get a better score if you win, versus if you do not win. So maybe I should think about that. All right. Ah, ran out of ammo there. But we've got it back. Not bad, not bad. And so yeah, so the secondary fire is pretty similar to how focused shots work in Toho. You know, you slow down a little bit. You don't get your hitbox. You don't get to see your hitbox when you're using it. Boss, the traitor prince, overmind to the Martian rebel forces. I don't know if this is at all resembles the sort of accents that people would have back in these times. But I'm sure going to keep doing this voice because it's fun. There we go. An accurate Martian accent, yes. Of course, of course. Whoops. Never been to Mars myself. I guess for the time that I'm in this timeline, I probably won't be to Mars. But, you know. Yeah, also thanks for showing me up. It took me a week to beat this guy. Well, again, I have prior experience. I've beaten this game before, and, you know, I beat a Toho game last week, so I'm pretty well practiced on bullet hells. Henceforth, you shall be known as the Credit Saver. Yeah. Plus, you know, what difficulty were you playing on? Because I was playing on normal there. November 5th, 1619, dusk. As we drove back the last of the allied Spanish-Martian forces, we heard a distant battle cry through the smoke and dust behind us. Erupting drum... Have you done multiplayer? It's a blast. Unfortunately, I think I did multiplayer once. I think I did it like one time, because I've very rarely have I had, like, opportunity to, like, play with someone else. Very rarely have I had another person around to play multiplayer with. And I think the original only had local multiplayer. I don't know if Plus has online multiplayer. But, yeah, I never had occasion to try multiplayer during the time when I was thinking often about playing this game, unfortunately. I do want to do multiplayer, though. Yes. Erupting dramatically from the clouds was none other than John Smith. His handsome figure posed dramatically at the prow of his ship. The dashing entrance came a moment too late to render us any actual assistance, but the man's eagerness and thirst for adventure do much to forgive his lacking punctuality. Is Parsec as an option? There is Parsec as an option. But yeah, I last played this game years ago, back before Parsec was a thing, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. But yeah, Parsec, I could do Parsec now. But yeah, back at the time, Parsec was not an option. Or at least it wasn't an option that I was aware of. Yeah, I played this back in 2012. When was the last time I played the original Jamestown? Oh well, and I forgot to read that dialogue. Having turned the tide of his frontier campaign against the enemy, his spirits were high and he offered us lodgings for the night. Over a bonfire feast of roast pork and potatoes, Smith drew out a crowed map of a place he and his men call the Dark Sector. Shrouded within forbidding clouds and tempestuous cyclones, he believes that this forsaken place may hold the answers I seek. Of course, our course will take us directly through territory controlled by the Spanish. Their conquistador will want a vengeance after their losses here today. May some light find us in these dark and forgotten corners of the wilderness. We leave at dawn. Yes. You can now purchase additional ships from the shop. Alright, Gunner. So yeah, that is John Ship. John Ship? John Smith? Schmidt? John Smith? I got there eventually. John Smith's conveyance. Yes, directional Vulcan shot. How's this one work again? Let's see, if I remember correctly, one interesting thing about this game is that you can play on normal. Like, you can, for one thing, you don't have to play all the stages in sequence, like you do in a lot of more arcade-styled bullet hell. Well, shoot 'em ups in general, but yeah, bullet hell specifically, because that's the genre of shoot 'em up that I pretty much only ever play. Have I played any, like, non-bullet hell shoot 'em ups? None that I can recall, unless you count Metal Slug. You know, I count Metal Slug. Yeah. But yeah, like you can play in. I was gonna say in any order. That's not true. You can play the stages. You don't have to play them sequentially. Like, you know, you can beat East Frontier and then play Dark Sector, or rather, you can beat East Frontier on, say, normal, then go to Dark Sector, play it on Divine or something like that, then go to Badlands and play it on a lower difficulty, and you keep your progress regardless of what. You don't have to beat it all on the same difficulty level. You can grind money. You can grind money. Yes, yes, indeed. And yeah, you can use that to buy additional ships and whatnot. But yes, you can replay stages pretty easily, and you don't have to play them all in a row in order to make progress. So yeah, that's another way that it's pretty nice for newcomers. You wanna hop it up to difficult? It's gonna get more difficult over time. So plus, I need to learn how to play John Smith. How to play John Smith's ship. Yes. Ah, right. Okay. Because yeah, the gimmick of this one, journey through the Dark Sector, in which Raleigh is pursued by vigilant Spanish border guard, and the awful truth stands revealed. So yeah, so this weapon, or this ship rather. Oh yeah, this level of music was great. The gimmick of this ship is that you can blow up. No, the gimmick of this ship is that when you're holding alt fire, you can swivel which way the ship shoots, like this. Which way the sort of crescent-shaped projectiles travel. So yeah, I feel like this level is in part probably, or at least these waves with these ships, these big ships that come from behind. I imagine that they are designed in part to sort of teach you, you know, or to encourage you to, rather, try angling your shots behind you. And yeah, of course, it is the direction in which you aim it is tied to the direction in which you're moving. But man, I love this stage. I love the music in the stage. Growing out. Also, I love John Smith's hat. I don't know if the sprites are like higher res in this version, but I don't remember having seen his hat before, and it's very cool. Oh dear. Right, these things shoot at you. And so do these. Everything shoots at you, really. It's bullet hell. Yeah, I think John Smith might do a little bit less damage than Raleigh. Yeah, I've always pronounced it as Raleigh, but I am led to believe that it's Raleigh. Well, I guess he's probably not going to complain however I pronounce his name, so maybe I shouldn't worry about it. But yeah, so John Smith's ship, his conveyance even, has sort of an emphasis on maneuvering. Perhaps not as much damage output, but you can remain. You can, you know, split your tension in multiple directions. You can remain. You can move at full speed no matter, you know, even if you're unleashing all of your firepower on an enemy. Alright, no more out of you. In fact, none out of you. Yeah, I think you can. No, I was gonna say you can end Vaunt early, if you want to. I don't know whether or not the Lady of the Lake, or the Bane of Roanoke. Yes. I don't know if I necessarily should have been. That may have been a poor choice, but I don't have anything else to say to it than that. Oh dear, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, ain't she cute? She is. You got the little crystal hairpiece. Well, Air might be a bit generous for a descriptor. Alright, that's phase 1 done. But yeah, you can shoot multiple of these. I'm not quite sure what to describe them as, but you can shoot multiple of them at the same time if you angle yourself right with this one, this ship. Does the ship have a name? It occurs to me I did not check. There we go. But yeah, so you can end Vaunt early, and while that does get rid of your life, apparently, while that does get rid of your skull ore multiplier and your damage boost, it does also, you know, grant you a small shield for a short time. And it allows you to build up for your next large shield sooner. There we go. There we go. Alright, not quite a 1cc, but we didn't run out of credits at the very least. Henceforth, we shall be known as the Lone Wolf. Very nice, very nice. Could have done better, but we definitely could have done a lot worse. November 6th, 1619, high noon. The girl emerged from the swamp like an apparition, but when she said her name, I knew she was as real as you or I. Imagine, Virginia Dare, first child of the colonies. If I brought her back to England with me, sure, I'd surely be pardoned by the king. But she will hear none of that. Her heart is fixed upon the rescue of her father, a man named Joaquin Gons. Not sure how to pronounce that. Also, that's a very large centipede-like insect. I don't like that. Kuroatoa. We gotta go to Kuroatoa. She says Roanoke Colony was destroyed when she was still a child, but the swamp itself was driven bloodthirsty by some manner of Martian weapon. Apparently, that weapon was wielded by the very same conquistador who harries our settlements today. Even now, he holds her father in his most hellish prison. If I aid in this Joaquim's rescue, she has pledged to return to England with me. It would seem our interests are aligned, at least for now. Alright, let's purchase a new ship. Piercing Orb of Charged Energy. Virginia Dare's conveyance. Oh, I don't have enough gold. What a shame. Ah, right, treason. Right, that was from the DLC. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna play on difficult in Eastern Frontier here. And I'm not sure how much I like Gunner. I think I'm gonna keep using Beam for the minute. Alright, skip. War upon the East Frontier. But yeah, believe me, the first time I played the original Jamestown, it did definitely take me a while to beat the first boss too. If I display any unusual prowess or any you know, prowess beyond what you may have, it is simply the result of experience. Yeah, I think one clear of this should probably be enough ducats for us to purchase the next conveyance. I don't know if... Oh dear. I don't know if I should have done that. I don't know if I should have died there. That was probably suboptimal. But more specifically, what I was going to say is, I don't know if shooting off the sort of side bits on these... Oh, actually, no. It does prevent them from shooting those aimed bullets at you. There should be like a word for bullets that are actually... I want to say tracking, but that sort of implies homing. But then again, homing means homing, so we can use tracking to mean just things that are aimed at you. Because most shots in bullet hells are not, broadly speaking. They just sort of go in a particular direction and... oh dear. Focus on not dying before you start thinking about points. Fair enough. But yeah, most bullets are not aimed directly at you. Actually, you do lose Vaunt for a period of time. Or you lose the ability to charge up additional Vaunt for a period of time after you cancel it, if you cancel it early. I did forget about that. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to stay alive sometimes. Alright, fine work, fine work. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, the prince should be going down here pretty shortly. There we go. Very nice. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot that the difficulty gives you a bonus to your ducat score. I think it's pronounced ducat, perhaps. But yes, charge. And into the Badlands. Yep. And we'll try out the charge ship. See how this treats us. Prisoner of the Badlands, in which a prison break is effected by simply attacking the prison and all of its robotic guards in broad daylight. Well, yeah, so the gimmick of this ship is that it will charge up a big projectile over time, and you can press the button to shoot the large projectile. You can hold it down to fire small projectiles over time. Yeah, music in this stage is also very good. Little hoppers hopping around. I should, like, use Vaunt, huh? I don't know what I'm thinking. Evidently I'm not, but, you know. Ooh, that was some weird slowdown. My computer's kind of slow today for whatever reason. I think... yes, you can do or no. Okay, I thought you could do damage with the orb, the charged orb, but that seems to not be the case. Yeah, I remember I used pretty much used the basic ship, Raleigh's ship, almost exclusively when I played Jamestown the first time. But now I'm enjoying the charge ship quite a bit, actually. Yeah, the music in this game is very good. That seems to be a bullet hell tradition, really. Good music. Oh dear. Alright, we are out of lives. The dread sentry, all-seeing robotic guardian o'er the wasteland. Yeah, I was gonna say I do not remember this boss, but I do remember this boss now. okay, okay. Ah, that's not broken yet. Oh dear. Alright, so let's not get hit again, if we can avoid it. Yeah, another neat factor of this game is that it's very clearly delineated, you know, what shots are sort of maybe not seeking at all times, but which shots are aimed at you and which are not, because the ones that are aimed at you are blue, and the ones that aren't aimed at you are blue, and the ones that are red. All right. November 6th, 1619, late afternoon. Joachim is still alive, but only just. He emerged from the wreckage of that dread sentry. It seems it was his cage as well as his prison guard. I hastened to make good our escape back to the port at Jamestown. News of the prison break won't take long to reach the conquistador. To my surprise, Joachim is more interested in delivering that news to his tormentor personally. He insists on a suicidal mission to the heart of the most secret of the Spanish mines, New Madrid. He claims that the conquistador's project there is most dangerous and that all of Mars may hang in the balance. What can I do? I care less about Mars than I do about my own skin, but I can't very well kidnap him right after freeing him from prison. Fair enough, I guess. And so we continue eastwards. I pray that we shall all return. You can now visit the moons of Mars from the level select screen. So yeah, I think that's new. Travel to the moons. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is new. I think this is new in Jamestown Plus. The Black Garrison of Phobos is embroiled in the ever-losing battle against the creatures of the jungle. But yeah, we'll hit these. We'll hit the moon. Actually, yeah, we'll go to the moon. Well, let's go to the moons. Alright, right. Because yeah, I know that the, after a certain point, the game does force you to, up the difficulty if you want to progress. Yes, you must beat all previous missions on difficult or above. Right, oh, okay, so I was misremembering. Right, what do I need to, legendary or above? Okay. So yeah, I do need to, a remote prison where the Spanish conduct interrogations of the cruelest sort. You may already be too late. Well, we've decided that that is not the case. Yes, we do need to beat the game on all the missions on Legendary or higher, eventually. But yeah, so we don't yet have enough gold to purchase a ship for our good friend. I guess we could have tried out the gunpowder ship. Yeah, so now, going into this mission, we don't have a way to shoot behind us, which will perhaps be somewhat detrimental to us, but we can shoot ahead of us really good. Didn't quite land a huge hit on this ship, but, you know, we got... What am I doing? I've got to remember that I have Vaughn. Man, the not using my secondary mechanics from Toho has it's rubbed off on me. All the bad habits that I picked up. Whoops. Oh. All right. So I took my hands off the keyboard there for a second. I took a hand off the keyboard there, and that was my first and last mistake. Ah, okay. These ships do damage to you, right? For some reason, I was thinking that they would. I don't know what would possibly give me that indication, that inclination. Oh, what? All right, what hit me there? Did the little things shoot projectiles as well? Surely not. Because they are projectiles, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you don't care too much about your score, you really can just sort of fire and forget with the charge ship. You don't care too much about picking up gold anyway. And if you had a partner, they could probably pick up the gold. That'd be nice. If you hit all the little ones around the big ones that float around, then the big ones will just sort of leave. That's neat. Ah, no, the little ones do fire projectiles, it seems. I should specify that I mean the little ones around the, I'm not quite are these Martians? Well, they're Martian. I don't know if they are Martians, but they are Martian. These little, like, floating gas creatures. Gas pocket-looking creatures. Alright, that's us and Vaunt again. Yeah, these things don't take a lot of damage to pop, huh? Alright, here to see the Lady of the Lake again. Hello again. Alright, very nice, very nice. Okay, so the red one is the one that's the lady. And the other ones are just, for backup, I think. And so hitting the backup is... Oh no, yeah, okay, they're all the lady. Or no, the last one turned green, maybe. Just turn red, become a red one. And so yeah, even things that the Vaunt field doesn't destroy per se are still... You're still invincible. You're invincible throughout the duration of it. Oh, okay. Skip story. Alright. Did I not do that? Oh no, I haven't beaten Badlands on difficult. Alright, Bomber. Ooh, Farce mode. I forgot about Farce mode. I don't think I've unlocked Farce mode in the original. But yes. Oh, nope. Okay, I don't have enough gold for that. But I will, I imagine, after I have defeated this level. So now, since we might as well, let's try out gunpowder. Hurl explosive barrels. Prisoner of the Badlands, in which a prison break is effected by simply attacking the prison and all of its robotic guards in broad daylight. Okay. So we sort of, it's almost akin to charge, it seems, in that we can accumulate sort of more powerful shots. Oh, and there are also options. They also will shoot alongside us, which is interesting. So yeah, so you can have gunpowder barrels that will add to your DPS, but when necessary, you can also sacrifice them. You can detonate them for some even higher DPS. But yeah, they don't go all that far. I had thought originally that the gimmick of the ship was like, you know, you shoot them and then you like maybe press it again to detonate them. But no, they only go so far. So you do have to be, if you want to hit the enemies with the explosion of the gunpowder barrels, you do have to space it out properly. Or actually, no, no, I was going to say, can you just shoot it again? No, it does not seem that is the case. Alright, just get a little bit of safety there. This guy's really going for me. He's been following me for a while. Let's see, yeah, there doesn't seem to be any way to make the gunpowder barrels explode early, per se. They will explode when they feel like it, and not a second earlier. Which is fair, I suppose. Yeah, fair, but a little bit inconvenient for our purposes sometimes. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Let's see, I might as well cancel it now, so that we can start building up the Dread Sentry immediately. Alright, yeah, that's both of its little shields there gone in a second. Oh dear. Ah, and I also lose all of my barrels when I die. Alright, good. Ah. I did not plan according to these, bullets changing angle slightly. Alright, not bad. So we don't need to destroy all of the... Hey. Ah. Max stars. Ooh, nice. Yes, we don't need to destroy all of the little, all of the Dread Sentries, like, arms? I don't know what those would be, necessarily. But yes, the bomber. Yes, detonate shots midair. Oh, okay, so this is what I was thinking of. It must have been, because I know I unlocked all the ships. It's not terribly difficult to do that. But yes, I suppose, since we're going to need to beat everything on Legendary, we might as well go back in and see what the game's like on Legendary. Bomber. Maybe not the smartest decision to use a ship that I'm not familiar on the hardest difficulty that I've thus experienced. But we're going to do it anyway. Ah, okay. Okay, so yeah, this is what I was thinking of, I'm pretty sure. Because yeah, you've got your shots that are, effective enough on their own. But they will also explode if given the chance. Well, I say if given the chance. If you press the button, there's no chance about it. They will explode. And so will your enemies. Yeah, so the manual detonations do seem to be a little bit stronger than the automatic detonations, like the contact detonations. So I definitely want to prioritize that. Yeah, they definitely have a wider range, if nothing else. So yeah, you can sort of have a melee attack almost, if you feel like it. We'll cancel Vaunt so we can start building up again. Oh dear. Alright, that's not the way you build up Vaunt. This is the way you build up Vaunt. It occurs to me I don't know what the word Vaunt means. Oh dear. I should look into that maybe. Alright, yeah, I probably should have not done that necessarily, but I wanted to try and get some Vaunt for the Trader Prince. Alright, very nice, very nice. Oh. Less nice. Yeah, it definitely needs a little bit of thinking, this ship, in order to get the best effect out of it. Oh, I guess I got distracted by the enemies and I just sort of didn't dodge a bullet there, which is unfortunate. Yeah, you definitely want as many manually detonated shots around the boss as possible when you detonate. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really vibe with this ship. I don't appreciate its particularities. Yeah, unless there's something I'm missing. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think challenges. Ooh. Any level on legendary to unlock them. Alright. I suppose that's why I just unlocked them, huh? Treason. Armada. Ooh. Shots. Oh. Alright, we can't get any of these just yet. Ooh. Randomly chosen ship from classic and treason ships. Interesting. Catesby Hawks. Alright, so now let's do Dark Sector. Legendary Dark Sector. I think, yeah, I didn't like Gunner all that much last time. But I'm gonna try it again. Because I want to be able to split my attention, as mentioned before. Whoops. Don't want to split it right now. I want to focus on things at the moment. There you are. Don't you think you can get away from me? Whoops. Alright, well, they didn't get away from me. In fact, they got a little bit too close to me is the issue there. Ah. Just a second off from using Vaughn there. Unfortunate. Jamestown was founded on May 13th, 1607. Historical trivia. Well, that was unfortunate. Struggling a little bit with this one. There we go. Yeah, it is very significant, the damage boost. And yeah, things like this, moments like this, really give you an indication of, or really teach you to appreciate the exact moment in which your Vaughn runs out. Or maybe not appreciate, but anticipate, perhaps. Yeah, so these very small green pollet type constructs. I think they shoot like one projectile, basically. They shoot one projectile when they bloom, and then never again, I don't think. Oh dear. Oops. Shoot forward, thank you. And yeah, these big orange ones will just sort of explode when they feel like it. I don't know if I've had any explode on me just yet. Or, well, up until now. Because they definitely did, you know, just a few moments ago. And they definitely just did again there. Yes, Lady of the Lake, once again. I wonder if the, well, I was going to say, I wonder if that big crystal is like a weak point as well, because I thought for a moment that the eye was the sole weakness of the lady. But it seems that the more likely is just that the eye is the portion that faces us, and thus is the portion that is more likely to be harmed at any given time. Alright, so these don't drop any gold. I thought they did. At least they don't seem to drop any gold. Okay, no, yeah, all of these little stems do contribute, like damaging them contributes to the unfortunate. Yeah, they do contribute to damaging the entire health bar of the Lady of the Lake. Alright, I'll let you get out of here. Oops. There we go, there we go. Oh dear. Well, let's not do that. I'm getting a little bit too hung up on the movements of the enemy and not on my own movements. My movements are the most important movements, because my movements will determine whether or not I live or die. The movements of the enemy are largely ancillary. Whoops. Alright, unfortunate. Gotta remember, I need to be behind that enemy. That's where the safe spot is. Alright, no more missiles at you. Alright, we're back in Roanoke. Again. Oh dear. That tip was about to say something about enemies giving extra points during certain situations. That might have been useful to know. But then again, you know, as per the game's own advice earlier, we should focus on staying alive before we focus on getting a good score. Because you can only get a good score if you are alive. No matter how good your performance was, if you don't win, then it doesn't really count for much. Having no points in being alive is better than having no points in being dead, because you cannot have any points if you die. A beautiful loss is still a loss. Oh dear. Alright, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I was gonna say, that thing's about to shoot at me. It almost feels like they are shooting multiple projectiles now that I'm on Legendary. I'm not sure if that's the case, but it feels like it is. But yeah, and it's also important that I apply the wisdom that I acquired playing Hollow Knight, in that eventually, if I survive long enough, my enemy will die. Oh dear. Ah, well, for some reason I thought the lady probably wouldn't have a hurt box, like a collision hurt box, but that's wildly inaccurate, it would seem. Alright, I'm gonna maybe lose this fight again, if I'm not careful. Alright, I wasn't careful. What a shame. You know, I was thinking, for a while there, I was thinking that maybe, considering that I was beating these levels at a pretty brisk pace, I was thinking that maybe I might be able to complete this in just the one stream. But it seems that I was wrong. Actually, I can, like, do this, can't I? And avoid, like, pretty much all of your attacks, huh? Well, not all your attacks, but, you know, this one. This one is still a thing. And in the end, you did not perish. But I did not have Vaunt up, and I wasn't doing enough damage, unfortunately. But yeah, I can avoid this sort of attack. I gotta be quicker than that. Nope. Wrong place, wrong place, wrong place. Alright, there we go. I'm getting a little bit too excited. I'm getting ahead of myself. Once again, I need to focus on staying alive. Because I can't win if I lose. And winning is ultimately what matters. I can't win if I lose, and I can't lose if I don't ever experience anything resembling a loss condition. Oh dear. There we go. Alright, so let's clear things out here a little bit. Getting a little bit... The situation was getting a little bit sticky for my taste. And I'm getting distracted by all of these shots on screen. No good. No good. Yeah, I like how that point where the music sort of goes into the with the little like xylophone sort of sample. I love how that happens at the moment where all these little polyps are blooming. That's very neat. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, I've got one hit left, no credits left. Alright, that's that. Didn't really need to flinch away there, but I did. And so now we've got to live with the consequences to a certain extent. It feels like her laser tracks me better sometimes than others. And I'm probably just misinterpreting the way her attacks work. I'm probably misinterpreting the way her attacks work. Because it seems sometimes it has sort of a fast tracking, and sometimes it has a slow tracking. But I've also seen it just sort of go fast and not track at all. So I wonder if maybe there is no fast tracking. There is no fast tracking, and whatever I thought was fast tracking was just it sort of me failing to evade it when it wasn't even tracking me. Alright, no more out of you. Shame, but I didn't get to take him down. But it is what it is. Ah, right, I have Vaunt. But yeah, I never knew that Vaunt gave you a damage bonus. Alright, we're back in Roanoke. Let's take a screenshot and use that as a thumbnail. That reminds me, I still need to like publish the VOD for the video from yesterday. I was feeling a little bit under the weather this morning, so I didn't get around to it. Yeah, in case anyone was wondering, I am feeling better from that as well. Oh dear. Alright, well I guess if we are to assign ourselves a measurable goal in our attempts to beat this level, probably the first goal is don't use up more than 1 credit before you reach the lady. Because usually I have no credits in reserve when I reach her, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, I don't know, I imagine if I had like a credit, I probably could beat her at the rate where we've been going. If I really knuckle down, I might be able to, you know, even perhaps beat her without losing a life, maybe. I've just gotta learn to anticipate what she might do. All of her tricky tactics. Alright, there we go. Font. Yeah, I wonder what the DPS is on my, like, my sort of primary fire versus my sort of secondary fire. Okay, so I think I died there, unfortunately. But more specifically, what I think is that yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing the sort of difference in tracking speed now. So maybe I was just oh dear. I think maybe I was just misinterpreting what I was seeing. Okay, so what actually happens is the first time that you break them, they turn red. And you can really break these pretty quick, huh? Yeah, the first time you break them, they turn red. Alright, and if we can vaunt here, we can probably... If we vaunt at a smart time, we can probably don't need to wait any longer. We can just do it. There we go. Very nice. Stretch real quick. And I think I will also take a break real quick. Yeah, we'll skip the story. And, like I said, I will be right back. I have returned. The game audio has returned. Alright. And let's do Badlands on Legendary. Because again, we're going to have to beat Badlands at some point on Legendary. Right. Gotta press the button. Gonna have to beat Badlands on Legendary at some point. So we might as well beat Badlands on Legendary now. Before we go to the next stage, which we will also beat on Legendary. Because we need to beat it on Legendary to unlock the final stage. I missed the sheer uncomplicated damage output of this thing. No gimmicks, no tricks. Just a big laser. And sometimes a big laser is all you need. Sometimes it's all you want. Just ask Marisa Kirasame, but you can't because she's been abducted by the Otter Mafia. And is still being held prisoner for her crimes of not defeating Keiki. But she'll be free again someday. I believe in her. Yeah, I suppose what I should do, probably, is adopt sort of a Death Bomb style strategy. Where, now would have been a good time to use it. If I'm about to take damage, you know, I can just press the button. I can press the Vaunt button to cancel my Vaunt and get the quick shield, which is less than ideal. Less than the. It's not as good as the real shield, the proper going into Vaunt shield, but it gets the job done. There we go. I also need to adjust my posture a little bit. I'm slouching a little bit, so I can't see. I don't have a good view of the entire screen, and that's no good. Especially not in this video game. Yeah, so the damage output on Raleigh's ship is definitely a lot more. It's more consistent. More consistent. I'm not sure if I'd go so far as to say that the DPS is higher. Well, it probably works out to. It depends. You don't need to be as. It's not as complicated, so you can play kind of sloppy and still do pretty good when you're using Raleigh's ship. Oh dear! Wow, that doesn't last very long, huh? I should have read what that, oh, also my keyboard. We're seeing another, one of my keyboard's many shortcomings. In that, if I have, like, a directional button and fire and secondary fire held down at the same time, and I really don't need to. There's no reason for me to do this, but if I do this because I'm not paying attention, and I'm not playing 100% optimally. If I do this, then I can't also press Vaunt. Because yeah, my keyboard will only accept so many inputs at the same time. Alright. Do you want to purchase anything from the shop before we head to New Madrid? Judgment. Okay. Treason. Ghost. Fortune. I guess fortune isn't necessarily anything, really. Not much of anything. It's not a unique thing, I should say. Yeah, so all in legendary or above. Okay. What's this? Oh, the gauntlet, right. I believe the Gauntlet is sort of the game's equivalent of, what's it, arcade mode? Arcade mode? Where you do play through the whole game in one sitting. The secret mines of New Madrid, in which Raleigh races time to prevent a foul desecration of Mars itself, and the villain shows his hand. I feel like I've said this about the music of basically every level, but this level has pretty good music. I guess the other levels having good music doesn't necessarily preclude this level having good music. Just because it's all good doesn't mean that it's not all good. Honestly, a game where you can say, pick out any given level and say, this level has pretty good music, is oftentimes preferable to a game where you have like a stage with good music, and the rest have okay music or bad music. Oh dear. You can plug extra mice and keyboards into your computer for more players. You sure can. Oh dear. I almost tried to death vaunt there, or, well, I tried to death vaunt there. I did not hit the button fast enough. And that time I just plain died, unfortunately. Yeah. Unfortunate. A tactical decision. I guess the spread shot, there's nothing wrong with using the spread shot. I don't not use it very much. But there's no reason, not to use it, broadly speaking. Especially if I need to, take out things that are on both sides of me, rather than, only in front of me. Anyway, I get the terrible feeling that we may not beat the boss of this level with our credits and lives as they are. But you can be sure I'm going to try. Yeah, like a situation like this is one where the spread shot really shines, I imagine. Alright. So, the last express, an arrow loosed at the heart of Mars. Oh, right. Oh, right. We're fighting. It's a train. I forgot. We're fighting a train. Very cool. We must destroy all the orbs. I guess they're sort of semicircles more so than orbs. Ooh, they're far apart now. Let's see, I think that sort of central bit, yeah, we can't break it, unfortunately. Yeah, this is as far as I ever got in this game. Well, hopefully we can take it a little bit further, and we can show you a little bit more. Yes, I do love how the story says that we're working to prevent the foul desecration of Mars, which we are. But it just amuses me how the story hypes us up when Raleigh very specifically does not want to do this. He very specifically wants to leave now, but he's just sort of going with the flow, which honestly I can relate. Alright, no more out of you. Got to take advantage of these spread shots from time to time. Take advantage of the spread shot and gotta not use the focus shot sometimes. Because both of these are things that, well, I suppose using the spread shot and not using the focus shot are kind of one and the same Unless I were to simply not shoot, which is a questionable decision. Yeah, I like how the Conquistador named this place New Madrid when it's perhaps the most unpleasant part of Mars that is currently, like, inhabited. Yeah, bombs only run. Or you mean the bomb ship? Because I was gonna say, I don't think, like, Vaunt doesn't do damage if you were likening Vaunt to bombs from, say, Toho. But yeah, we could do potentially a bombs only, like using only the bomber ship or what have you. They run using only that. Probably not today, but somewhere down the line. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. Riffing off the no shooting and all. Oh yeah. Fair enough. But yeah, sadly, I don't think that there's any real way to beat this game without shooting anything. That would be cool though. There's probably a one or more bullet hells out there where that is a viable strategy, but not this one, unfortunately. Yeah, so you don't shoot anything but boss run. Yeah, that could work. Ah, okay. So if I don't damage the core fast enough, it will retreat back into the main body. Whereupon I will need to re-damage it. Or re-damage it? Not re-damage it, but I will need to destroy the secondary bodies to bring out the main body again. Ah, here's the Conquistador himself. Man, he's a very good pilot. I can't see any of the motions he's doing to control this ship. Well, it's not a ship, it's a train, I guess. So, he's a good conductor, I suppose. Ooh. Alright, there we go. Get some gold. And now we can vaunt again when necessary. And necessary is now. Alright, very good. Yeah. Don't shoot anything but bosses run. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, no. Okay, we're good. Oh, I thought he had like an extra phase there that I wasn't aware of. That I was incredibly unprepared for. Yes. We shall be known as the Party of One. November 6th, 1619, night. Joaquin wasn't wrong. The Conquistador's project here is extensive, and his purpose as dark as they come. We annihilated that gigantic drill train, but not before it could finish cutting through the final barrier to some manner of hidden temple. Man, I love this face on this man. The last time the Conquistador used an ancient Martian weapon, he destroyed all of Roanoke Colony Nostrope. Whatever it is he seeks in this temple, I doubt that it's intended to forge a glorious new era of peace in the New World. I know that Virginia was lying when she promised to return to England with me. I can hardly blame her either. She needed her father rescued, and she knew that I could help. But if Mars is lost to this madman and Jamestown destroyed, then I will truly have nowhere left to run to. It seems that I must make my stand here. I am grateful to not make it alone. Indeed. I'm going to take a sip real quick. Yeah, it looks like covered in ancient ruins of a bygone culture, impenetrable Croatoa Island resists all efforts to unveil its secrets. Alright, legendary time. But yeah, it's looking, if I play my cards right, I may just very well be able to beat this entire game in one sitting. The lost temple of Croatoa, in which the most ancient sanctuary of a forgotten Martian culture, is awakened and made very angry, and the Conquistador goes all in. Yeah, so these rocks will destroy you. They will destroy you. But only if you give them the opportunity to, I think. Actually, maybe they don't. Will you go for 100%? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, certainly not today, but it's not out of the realm of possibility, for sure. But yeah. I definitely want to beat all of the levels at some point. Alright, so yeah, these will have to, yeah, those will move out of the way. Because yeah, if they did not move out of the way, then we would have been in a right pickle, as they say. Ah, so these are the rocks I was thinking of that will destroy you. The other rocks seem pretty benign, but these rocks are somewhat troublesome. Alright, I gotta be mindful that these fellas will shoot at me. Alright, no more out of you, thank you. So yeah, we gotta be careful how we maneuver here. Or we could just, like, shoot, I guess. Probably you have to be a bit more careful with your maneuvering if you're playing a ship that cannot so quickly annihilate what lays before us as Raleigh's ship. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright. I want that gold in the center there, but it seems like I'm not gonna get it, unfortunately. We're not in the center. On the sides, the opposite of the center. Ah, actually, I guess I could, maybe if I was quick enough, I could have vaunted there for certain. But that's not what I was going to say. Maybe if I was quick enough, I could have, since I can destroy what's behind me with this beam sometimes. Oh dear. Since I can destroy what's behind me with this beam sometimes, maybe I could have gone back and destroyed what was behind me and stopping me from getting that gold. Oh dear. Extra points and gold depending on how they are destroyed. Interesting, interesting. Oh dear. Alright, we're very, very few hits away from death. We have very few credits. We have Vaunt. We can't break these rocks. Yeah, these rocks are harmless, I guess. I was thinking that any of the rocks, if you like bumped into them, would like destroy you. But even the moving rocks will only destroy you if they like crush you, it would seem. But here we go. The climactic showdown with the Conquistador, captain of the Spanish Armada. Ooh. Ah, right. Now I remember what the gimmick is. So yeah, we've got to disengage the arms to reveal the core. Ooh. Alright. I can live with that. Yeah, definitely could have death vaunted there. That probably would have been ideal. Stretch the neck real quick. I do tense my neck a little bit more than I need to. I don't need to tense my neck at all, I guess. So, what I should say is, I do tense my neck a little bit. Yeah, no reason to be tense. Whoops. Alright. No need to be tense, but there is a need to pay attention. We don't need tension, but we do need attention. Ah, right. These rocks. These rocks can be our salvation, because we can use them to block projectiles. Rocks are not purely my foes, as I believe them to be, but they are a misunderstood ally, and they will help us to save Mars, which makes sense because they live here. How do I was gonna say, how do I do this? But not like that, evidently. I don't know, I may not be able to access that particular bit of gold. That may be there just as sort of a, hey, there's gonna be gold that you can, like, go for if you really feel like it. I don't know, it feels like it would make more sense if I could get it somehow, but I do not know how to, so. I think we're a little bit worse off now than we were at this point before. I'm getting a little bit careless. Yeah, we definitely had more hits than this going into the Conquistador first try. But alas. Alright, here we go. Alright, no more of the out of view. There we go. Okay, no, I can't get through that. Alright, just had to danger bond there. Ah. Not fast enough. Not fast enough. Had to let go of my focus shot there. But, alas, we shall continue. Well, not alas, we shall continue. Alas, full stop, we shall continue. Alright, no more out of you. Yeah, I think we're just getting hit there. But we're definitely within range of victory, I think. Beating the game tonight feels plausible still. Even with sort of the setbacks we're experiencing here in the Temple of Mars, the Lost Temple of Mars. So yeah, I feel like maybe the trick to getting that particular bit of gold is probably to have the ability to shoot backwards, maybe. Or again, it may just be a trick. Or something to entice the imagination. Rather than... Are you gonna let me through? Thank you. Yeah, rather than an actual bit of gold that you can achieve, broadly speaking. Yeah, now we don't have Vaughn, but we do still have pretty good damage output, so we shouldn't worry too much here. Yeah, so now we have Vaughn again. And we have even better damage output. Oh dear. Yeah, this section isn't too hard, so maybe we'll save our Vaught. Now we'll spend it. Figure out a path. Go off to the side, get some more gold. Oh dear. But we're still doing pretty good for credits, actually. So maybe not, we don't need to oh dear yet. Yeah, we're doing good for credits. We're doing okay for lives. I mean, I guess we can't really be doing any better for lives, considering that we just spent a continue. Because yeah, at least in, you know, normal mode, I don't believe you can acquire additional lives. Time for a sip. Not many opportunities to sip in the middle of a bullet hell game. So I will take them with great relish and joy when they do arise. The Conquistador, captain of the Spanish Armada. No more out of you. Be gone. Oh dear. That was a bit foolish of me. Yeah, now I can't do quite as much damage to the Conquistador, but I can vaunt right away, so I don't need to wait around, I guess. There we go. Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah, we're in the next phase. We're in the next phase. And again, not quite enough speed. But yes, but it's not over yet. Conquistador. Yes, it is time for the true form of the Conquistador, the Heart of Mars. So yeah, we gotta break these. Oh dear. There we go. Break these. Oh dear. So yeah, they will both block the Conquistador shots, and also, you know, you need to break them in order to break the barrier around the Conquistador, allowing you to harm him with your very powerful lasers, or whatever your ship may wield. Ah, alas. Not bad though. Not bad though. Yes, we've got about 12 minutes left. So let's see what we can accomplish in 12 minutes. Oh dear. Well, that's perhaps less than ideal. Not the best start. But I suppose we could have had a worse start also. Alright, whoops. Alright, yeah, that time I just walked into it. Alright. Alright. Oh. Unfortunate. Oh, okay. So yeah, the rocks can harm you, in fact, by moving. Even without strictly crushing you. So I was right in the end about the rocks. They can be our enemy, but they can also be our ally. I suppose it's more an issue of whether or not we make ourselves the ally of this structure. You must learn to live in peace. with the masonry. And it will lay the foundation for our victory. Oh dear. I'm not in Vaunt, but I feel like I probably don't need to be right now, necessarily. Ooh. I almost proved myself wrong there. But I did not, and for that I can be truly grateful. Ah. Alright, so we're in a bit of a bad way again. Ooh, I really had no business doing that entire maneuver that I just did. Nor did I have any business surviving having pulled off that maneuver. Or having attempted to execute that maneuver. Pulling off implies success, which it was successful, but I definitely did not anticipate success there when I realized what I was doing. Yes, here would probably be a good, like sort of at the beginning or at the end of that section, directly before this one, would probably be a good time to manually cancel Vaunt, then collect gold, like cancel it early enough that you can still collect gold to have Vaunt when you enter the boss fight. But I suppose it's not that necessary. It's not that necessary. Because with sustained fire, we can move the arms pretty quick, enter Vaunt quickly, and just start opening up. Unfortunate. So yeah, we are one touch. We are one touch from death. Okay, I was wondering how long it would take for that to that arm to disengage. Yeah, let's see. 10 minutes left. What was it last time? 12 minutes? No. Or yeah, it was. Or wait, hold on. Or no, there's 8 minutes left. What am I doing? I'm misreading the time. So yeah, so it took us about 4 minutes there. So that means we should have like 2 attempts left in us, maybe. Depending on how well the attempts go. The better the attempts go, ironically, the fewer of them we'll have. Well, I guess that's not ironic. That's generally how things go. The fewer time, the better you do at something, the less times you have to try to pull it off. But yeah, so you do get a little bit less score tending to the left here. You get a little bit less score, but you also are exposed to less risk, which may be the ideal at this moment in time. Yeah, those rocks can in fact mess you up. They are not our enemy, but they will not, they will show no mercy to anyone. Alright. Yeah, just keep shooting here. Just keep shooting here. Because the more I can shoot, the less I have to dodge. And the less I have to dodge, the less likely it is that I'm going to mess up dodging. That maybe was unnecessary, but it felt necessary in the moment. And heck, if it saves me a single hit, then it's worth it. Because this isn't a game of shoot fast. This is a game of shoot and last. Oh dear. And so yeah, the lasting part is the part that we're having difficulty with. So yeah, I think probably part of the inconsistency with we were experiencing earlier with these rocks sometimes crushing us and sometimes not may have just been a matter of whether or not we were in Vaunt at the time. Because if we were in Vaunt, you know, we're invincible. So it doesn't matter whether or not they could crush us. Nah. Not fast enough, not fast enough. But still, 2 credits. 2 credits going into the Conquistador. My keys are a little bit sticky, it seems like. Yeah. It may be time to get a new keyboard. I've had this one for, well, too long, broadly speaking. Or, yeah, just based on the evidence at hand. Alright, not bad. That was maybe bad. Nope, okay, here we go. Because yeah, this means that we can enter Vaunt, which means that we can be a bit reckless and foolish. And if we cancel it immediately, then we'll have the ability to regain it, like right away. And this was a little bit too early to activate it, if we wanted to use the foolish strategy that I had devised just a moment ago. But we made it through the first phase of the Conquistador without taking a hit. So we can appreciate that much. The final boss, the Heart of Mars. I say the first phase of the Conquistador. I suppose the only phase of the Conquistador, because this is not the Conquistador, this is the Heart of Mars. It is the Conquistador, I don't want to say piloting, but allied with the Heart of Mars. But it is the Heart of Mars, ultimately. That is what the game calls it, at the very least. Not bad, not bad. These cubes are extraordinarily powerful. Unfortunately I am not extraordinarily powerful myself. I will be destroyed by a single shot, unlike these mighty cubes, which will resist quite a number of them. And yeah, I shouldn't be too eager to destroy cubes, because there are times, such as when the Conquistador is, you know, sweeping with large numbers of lasers, that having cubes on our side is ideal. Like now, we want cubes. Maybe not all the cubes all the time, but we definitely want cubes. There we go. Alright, foolish strats engage. Alright, foolish strats disengage. Oh! Alright, I mispressed a button, so the foolish strats never end. Alright, here we go. Might this be it? This might be it. Alright, Peacemaker, got the achievement. Victory achieved. And just in time, too. Wow. Alright. And that was very nearly a 1cc on the final boss level. Which would be cool. November 7th, 1619, dawn. I won't feign confoundment at the Conquistador's actions. After all, no one knows the siren call of power and glory better than I. But just before his precious Heart of Mars eradicated his very ashes from this world, I thought I heard him cry out in something other than pain. To be clear, he was surely crying out in pain as well. It was horrible to watch. However, I would swear his voice also carried a note of profound regret. It struck me as the sound of my very own heart when I first heard my death sentence from the judge's bench. To see your own death approaching and to know that you alone are to blame for it is a fate I'd wish on no one. I count myself lucky for the chance I was given to change my own story's ending. I came to Mars with the hope of finding a way to clear my name, that I might return to England a hero. But here in the New World, my name needs no clearing, and the people here are brave and honorable. In time, perhaps, Jamestown will be remembered as the humble seed of a mighty tree. Through our actions here today, it seems that we have helped it to survive a difficult first winter. For now, I should like to stay here and watch it grow a while. Alright, we did it! Final Form Games. Thank you. Is Timothy Ambrogi Saxon, designer, engine programmer, chieftain. Michael Ambrogi Primo. Holly Larson. Yeah, Avatar Blue Alien stole the plot from Jamestown. GG and congrats. Thank you very much. Music, Francisco Cerda. I should listen to some more of his music, see what he's done. Because yeah, I do love the music in this game. But yeah, we did it. We beat Jamestown in one stream. Very, very nice. But yes, there's more to be done though. There's more to be done though, because yeah, we have challenges. We have other levels, and other things to do. Contract wrangler. That's a fun way to refer to a lawyer. Yeah, I love the credits music too. Doesn't even need to be a level to have good music. Nick the Greek. Yeah, I think these look like backgrounds of levels that we haven't been to yet. Yeah, we won't be pursuing any additional levels tonight, but maybe sometime in the not too distant future. Yeah, I do still have other games that I need to go back to and play some more, like Hollow Knight. I still need to go back and play that some more. And speedrun is 22 minutes. Yeah, we're a little bit off from that, but if we keep grinding it out, we could get there. Special thanks to Cave and Treasure. Those are two companies that make bullet hells. And you. This game took 3 hard years and the bulk of our savings to make. It was a big gamble. We did it for the love and we did it for the dream. You are reading this right now, which means that when all was said and done, our game saw the light of day. Unfortunately, I did not get to read the rest of that very heartfelt message. But, thank you for this very fine game. Yeah, I didn't see a category for Jamestown Plus, though. So I guess technically we do have the world record for Jamestown Plus, I guess. If nobody else has claimed it. But yes, we can go to the moons. We can go to the shop. We can acquire hardcore mode. Yes. Will you submit? Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not in this particular instance. But it's a funny idea, I suppose. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't have an account on speedrun.com actually. I want to speedrun a game at some point. I do want to speedrun a game at some point. Possibly multiple games at multiple points, but yeah, I wonder if maybe the reason that there's just not a significant difference between Jamestown and Jamestown Plus in terms of at least for the main story. But yeah, actually, I don't know. It looks mostly like Jamestown just sort of doesn't have a lot. There's not a lot of runners. There's only one run of Jamestown. So I could legitimately play, if I played through this game with another person, then I could, in a single stream, no matter how long it takes us, I could, in a single stream, get the 2-player world record, guaranteed, because there's no one else competing for it. But yeah, it looks like this is a pretty, what am I saying? There's not a whole lot of competition for it on the leaderboards. Nice, yeah. Yeah, normal. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't need to read too much the rules of the Jamestown speedrun, because I'm not planning on doing one tonight, at least. You know, maybe someday, but not right now. Yeah, let's take it back to the studio. Make quiet the video game. And we'll wrap things up for tonight. So yes, thank you so much for joining me tonight, everyone. Adrosity. Time for our, whoops. Sour gummy worms? Ooh, yes. Yes, they are. Yeah, glad you noticed. Feel free to take a few if you want them. But, let's see, who's available to raid? Actually, you know, if, as per usual, if anyone has any, suggestions, I'm willing to hear them out. But yeah. Yeah, it's nice playing Jamestown again. They're too sour for you? Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. But yeah, like I said, if you have anyone that you would like to suggest that we raid, feel free to. In the meantime, I'm going to stretch real quick. Give a good stretch. Take a good sip. But yes, a fine experience, a fine game. Good to play Jamestown again. I think let's see, who do we want to raid? Let's see, actually, I think we'll drop by Takoaya. It's been a good while since I've raided her. I see that she now has a new avatar, I think. And I haven't taken the chance to see that yet. So that'll be fun. But yes, so before we do that though, we have business. We gotta go over business. Yeah. Is old lady Katie? No, Takoaya is the current target. Because yeah, I don't know, it's been a bit since we raided Katie as well. But it's been longer since we raided Takoaya. But yeah, we'll drop by her stream. What was I gonna say? Oh, actually, it looks like she's on break right now. Yeah, it's fun to guess who you plan to raid. Yeah, Aya is on break right now, so I guess, yeah, we'll raid Katie. I don't like I don't like raiding people who are like away, because it sometimes gets a little bit awkward that, you know, we get a raid and then they're just sort of not there to receive it, and so they come back and they have to be like, oh, sorry, I didn't see it and all that. But yeah, Katie is what am I saying? Katie is here and present. Yeah, let's drop by Katie actually. But yes, so let's see. Oh yeah, schedule. We're gonna go over the schedule real quick. So, very little left on the schedule for today. For today? Well, especially for today, but for this week in general. Tomorrow we'll be playing Ni no Kuni. Next week we'll be playing Ni no Kuni, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday we will be probably finishing up Borderlands, and then with Altariana, Sheppy Sheps, and Judo Kami. And then on Thursday we'll be playing something else. maybe some more Jamestown. Probably not more Jamestown. We'll probably be doing something else. I usually like to do different things on each Friday. Try not to repeat things too much. But of course, it is all up to my whims, essentially. So, thank you very much for showing up. Hope y'all had a fine night, and I hope y'all have a fine night in Katie's stream as well. Our raid message is, as always, we have arrived. And yes, once again, thank you all for being here. Hope you have a fine night, and let us commence the raid.